Well, welcome to Midwest Whitetail Great Lakes.
We're in here after this tall tine 8. He's just a real symmetrical, pretty buck. We got trail cam pics of him.
We're gonna take a doe if we get an opportunity.
90 degrees, hot, dry. Hopefully the deer are thirsty. Come in a little earlier tonight.
So there's not a lot of changes in topography, so we're hoping to find some sort of change in vegetation where it goes maybe from an open hardwoods to thick cover, something that'll concentrate the deer.
There he is, he's down. Awesome. Well, this is our afternoon hunt. We're heading in to the northeast side of this same big sorghum field. This morning we had a bunch of deer prayed through, quite a few bucks, just not quite what we're after, but we're in here after this tall tine 8. He's just a real symmetrical, pretty buck. We got trail cam pics of him. We actually seen him first hunt in here, so we're back in the stand and we'll see what goes on tonight.
Well, welcome to Midwest Whitetail Great Lakes. It's October 2nd. We're on our second hunt. Had a slow morning. Had some does come in. I ended up seeing 5. We're gonna take a doe if we get an opportunity. 35 yards closest she got, and she just she didn't like something, so she just kind of went the other way. So as we're sitting up here, me and Robert just kind of looking at a few things. We always try to think of things in the stands early in the season. Up in here, we see a couple of trees that we want to kind of knock down. We've been knocking down the tops of these maples, and they kind of make like a little nest underneath us. Trying to get out and figure it all out. We got out our Onyx. We looked at a few things that was nice to be able to kind of see and get an idea and put a plan together for later this winter and next fall.
Well, this is the afternoon hunt here. Same area we hunted last night. We seen the tall 8 we're after. He came in right at last legal light and was at 60 yards, so we ended up moving the stand right in front of this old cow tank here. It's all dried up, but the deer deer going to this pond here, so now we're gonna have about a 30-yard crack at him if he comes where he did last night. 90 degrees, hot, dry. Hopefully the deer are thirsty and come in a little earlier tonight.
Well, it's September 23rd. My brother and I, earlier this year, on this fence line, we came in, and the farmer left some spots where we were able to rub up the ground and throw in some brassica and some clover, and it came up awesome. And the deer have really been hitting it pretty good. So I just got off of work not too long ago, rushed up in here, and I don't want to fall and just cut right by before I got all my camera stuff up. So it's a good sign. They're up and moving, and hopefully something else shows, so we'll see. Well, I just had 2 does pop out about 80 yards, so it's a great evening. I had another doe cut from the corn into the woods, and then I had that buck come out, and I was able to get a little better footage of him. So yeah, great night, and tomorrow I'm probably not going to hunt. It's going to be like 80, but this weekend my plan is to go to Greene County. I got a new piece of property to hunt. I got permission for, and I put some cutting links up, and there's quite a few deer on there and a couple of nice bucks, so I want to put some stands up and get that ready. So I'll see you back up in the tree sometime. Stay tuned for more Midwest Whitetails Great Lakes.
Well, it's hard to believe another deer season's already up on us. We're really excited to get back in the woods this year and bring you our hunts through Midwest Whitetail, Great Lakes. Our off-season started off this past February and March with a couple of weekend shed hunts that we did. Between myself, my dad, and my dog Duke, we ended up finding over 50-some sheds this year. I think the last count I remember was like 53 sheds. So we had a really good time finding all those sheds. Otherwise, the first we got into the woods was here in September, and we're going to show you what we found while scouting a few properties this fall. The first property that we went to this fall was the ditch property, and on that property we found more beds than we've ever found a bunch of runs, found a bunch of hickory nuts that the deer were feeding on, a lot of really good sign. But we were really excited about all the beds we seen, so we got a couple of cutty back cameras up and hooked it up to the cell plan, and we're gonna just be waiting here in the next week or so for some pictures. So far we've only gotten a doe and some fawns come through, but we're hoping as the season progresses and some of these crops keep coming off that more and more deer will filter in here, and we'll have some deer to hunt there this fall. The next property we visited was the northern lower peninsula on the piece of public land that we hunt up there. We drove up there one morning real quick before I had to get to work, and we did a quick walk through the woods, got a trail camera hung, got some aerial views with the drone to see if we can't find any new spots where the timber changes. There's not a lot of topography up there. It's just kind of a river bottom with a hill, and then it's pretty much just an open hardwoods after that. So there's not a lot of changes in topography, so we're hoping to find some sort of change in vegetation where it goes maybe from an open hardwoods to thick cover, something that'll concentrate the deer. So flew the drone around a little bit, found a couple of good spots, and we're really excited to go back up there one of these weekends here in October and do a couple of bow hunts up there.
Well, this hunt's coming down to the last few hours here, last 2 hours actually. As you can see, we're back in the stand here. There's the tall 8 we're after. He's been seen on pretty much each side of us here, so we really can't predict what's going on, where he's bedding anymore. It's just he's in the sorghum one day, another day he's on the edge of the pines. pretty exciting end to this hunt. You know, Luke killed his buck I think on the 4th day, and I've had the rest of the time he's been filming me. So I mean, we brought this hunt right down to the last 45 minutes, but couldn't be happier. Fun hunt, great experience. I just kind of lost for words, but just breaking in this new bow. First deer killed with it, so we're gonna give him a little bit of time. He went down over there 135 yards away, but we're just gonna keep an eye out here for a bit, and hopefully nothing else crazy goes on, but he should be down. There he is, he's down. Awesome. Sweet. There, we called him the tall 8. For that reason, he's got awesome G2s on him, good brows, older deer, and played a little bit of a game with us on this trip. And this is, I think, the 4th time we've seen him since we've been here, so pretty exciting. Gosh, don't know what to say. So yeah, it's just been a fun hunt for Luke and I. First time we teamed up to do a hunt like this and video each other, and he shot his buck early. It gave me a lot of time to hunt, and just want to thank him for doing all the filming, and had a blast. And this would be part 2 of our hunt out here in Wyoming, and hope you guys enjoy these hunts we had, and thanks for watching us here on Midwest Whitetail.